You are listening to the Daily Gold Podcast, covering precious metals, the junior mining sector, and global capital markets for intelligent investors. Now, here is your host, Jordan Roy Byrne.
Hello and welcome. This is Jordan, and I'm going to start doing audio commentaries as part of the Daily Gold Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the Daily Gold Podcast on iTunes or Apple Podcasts, and these will also be posted on our YouTube channel and thedailygold.com. Okay, so today is Friday, July 17th, 2020. The market closed a little over an hour ago. And just a quick comment on the market. A week ago or so, and even after yesterday, I still expected the market to correct some more. The metals have not quite made new highs yet, but the juniors have, and GDX, it even did so on a closing basis, but GDXJ and SILJ, they've been the strongest markets on a short-term basis. They closed at new highs for this move. All I can say is, in a bull market, the surprises are going to be to the upside. That's why I'm not hedging or selling anything. Now, the reasons to sell in a bull market are you're trimming a big winner, or you're going to sell a laggard and replace it with something better. Now, moving on from that, in this episode, I'm going to discuss the best performing juniors moving forward. Now, over the past 4 months or so, the highest quality juniors have had the strongest and most reliable performance. These companies will continue to do well moving forward, and for the most part are still worth buying, as long as they haven't made a vertical move over the last week or so. You got to wait for a little correction or consolidation, if that's the case. Now, unless you are speculating or gambling, you really don't want to abandon the quality plays. But with that said, at this particular juncture, how can we spot the best performing juniors moving forward? I mean the juniors that from today are going to make the biggest moves. I asked this with respect to juniors that are sub 50 million in market cap or sub 30 million in market cap. Now, that includes the pre-discovery plays or post-discovery situations. With regard to exploration, size is key. I mean, that's how I'm thinking about this. And I've noticed that in recent weeks, optionality plays, low-grade marginal deposits, those types of optionality plays, that they're even performing better than some explorers who have 1 million ounces or close to 2 million ounces. In a bull market, the market wants size. I mean, it wants growth, but it also wants size. A 5 million ounce deposit that is marginal, but not terribly marginal, I mean, that can garner a lot more interest in buying than, say, a 1.5 million ounce deposit with better economics, but not top tier economics. So what I am saying is look for things with, for example, 1 million ounces, but have potential to become 3 million to 5 million ounces. Or look for something that's early stage. Maybe it only has a couple 100,000 ounces or 500,000 ounces, but that has potential to become 2 to 3 million ounces. Now, for silver companies, the biggest winners could be those companies they have a very small resource today, but they're able to grow that to plus 100 million ounces, and they have decent grade. Think of something with 200 grams per ton to 300 grams per ton silver or silver equivalent, but it should be mostly silver. Now, not to go on a tangent, but there's junior silver companies out there today with resources that when you look at it, it's 30% or 40% silver and the rest is base metals. I mean, those are, in my opinion, those are not silver deposits. They're base metals deposits. But anyway, I digress. Now, I know that talking about size here, this is not groundbreaking analysis to any degree, but it's important to keep this in mind when evaluating those smaller micro cap or nano cap juniors. The size potential is key. Simply put, look for small things that could become big. That's all for today in this audio commentary. Let me know what you think. Thank you for listening, and I'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you for tuning into the Daily Gold Podcast. For more interviews, editorials, and analysis, log on to thedailygold.com. And for premium coverage of precious metals and the best junior mining companies, visit thedailygold.com/premium.